Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Dan Harley with Tech Talk with Dan Harley, episode number 164, recorded on August 10th, 2020. I've been inconsistent with recent episodes, and because I've been working on a new online academy to help small business owners and all that stuff succeed through the COVID-19 shutdown and stuff like that. So I got a lot of my time been putting onto that. On top of that, helping other small business trying to get through the mess we've been going through here. So also so many topics have flown by me, and I just can't keep up with what's going on. So by the way, too, this little 10 or 15 minute video, it takes about 2-3 hours just to do the research on it. So it is not a simple task to do. As much as I want it to be simple, I like doing it, but it takes a little bit of time. So if I'm going to do one of these things, I really need to focus on it, and with what's going on. So anyway, the current topic is pretty important to put the effort into, because there's been lots of talk about TikTok, and President Trump recently announcing the ban of the app because of security issues, and there's opinions about this going both ways on this. So we're going to talk about this today, the problems with TikTok, and also how this will affect small business owners. So anyway, if you are, in case you're new to my YouTube channel and podcast show, I'm Dan Harley. I got over 20 years of experience in internet marketing, internet solution consulting. I've helped countless businesses succeed online. This TikTok show helps me help business owners to answer questions, solve some problems, provide some sound advice and direction. You can find links to the YouTube channel, the podcast show, for iTunes and Android, as well as the Facebook page and other stuff at primeconcepts.net. That's primeconcepts.net. You'll also find lots of free stuff there, such as the free tutorials on internet marketing, how to build SEO-friendly websites, so on and so forth. And now the information on COVID-19, the Academy will be launched from there too soon, so I'll let you know about that. So visit primeconcepts.net, and and by the way, thanks for hanging out with me for the next few minutes, and let's jump back into the subject. So anyway, topic is TikTok really bad? And a little story here. I got a friend that was pretty upset, believe it or not, that TikTok had been banned because his tween daughter used TikTok a lot, and she seemed to have a lot of interest in it. So he's pissed off at President Trump, for banning this app, claiming it's Trump's being a communist and all that stuff. And what he doesn't realize is how invasive the TikTok and other apps from China are, and how it's breaking his own personal information, even though he does not have a TikTok account. So anyway, so what has happened? Well, basically, generally speaking here, President Trump enacted what's called the Clean Network Act, which I'm going to kind of quote what I found here. Guarding our citizens' privacy and our companies' most sensitive information for aggression and intrusion by malign actors such as the Chinese Communist Party. So this is not just TikTok. This also WeChat and other apps from China. Many of them under the umbrella of Tencent, which is a huge company in China, and certainly controlled by the CCP, Chinese Communist Party here. Now, being a libertarian, I am usually against censorship. I was not comfortable with the ban. I thought maybe you could do something else. But then again, I took a step back and said, this is probably an exception from my perspective, even though I'm a libertarian. So I kind of concur with the president's decision on this. So why? Why is TikTok, all these other apps, bad, for lack of better terms? Well, several things, but the big thing that most people don't realize is something called shadow profiling. The social networks, major social network companies already kind of do this already. Facebook is probably notorious for that, where you don't have to be a member of Facebook, yet Facebook has lots of information on you already based on people around you. For instance, our friend's daughter's phone would certainly have his his information, cell phone number, so on and so forth. Maybe even go a step further where the daughter is hooked up to their home network and could actually in theory could actually provide that information to people that should not have it. So, and Facebook and Twitter have been shadow profiled for a long time. We know they've been doing it. This has been in front of Congress a lot. There's some. Now the thing is somewhat controlled by the U.S. government, where Facebook and Twitter have some type of, regulation, for lack of better terms. Now, TikTok, WeChat, and other Chinese-based apps definitely are shadow profiling us. Now, they're also, keep in mind, they're also owned by Tencent, which is controlled by the CCP, which we don't have much control up until now to deal with them. This data, and that could be extremely evasive, where the data could be used to extort businesses or politicians or personal people, people in their own person here. Here's something I find pretty interesting when I was doing my research on this. The mainstream media essentially is ignoring this as an issue, and a lot of it's because they hate Orange Man, for lack of better terms. So they literally claim that TikTok and WeChat are safe for children. Claims beside the fact there's massive number of pedophiles on TikTok. And they're claiming that a 11-year-old can protect themselves from this. There's privacy issues and all this stuff. But realistically, there's no provision for bullying, no monitoring for bullying or doxing, and certainly not a lot of provisions for keeping pedophiles away from watching little kids. And this is one of many reasons why I don't use TikTok, and I keep it away from even my own son's phone. So that on the surface, I don't deal with TikTok. As a technical level, I do not need to be shadow profiled by TikTok, whatever. So I keep that completely away from me. So now there are acts that are much worse than what mainstream media is leading everyone to believe. So now let me talk about the possible repercussions here. Donald Trump basically banning Tencent or WeChat. And a lot of people said, well, Donald Trump is how is he doing this? Why is he doing this? It's being communistic or socialistic. Keep in mind that this is one company, essentially, one app, basically, that's being banned, while China bans numerous companies from participating over there, such as Facebook, such as Google, such as YouTube, so on and so forth. We're talking one banned application compared to the rest over there. So now the possible repercussions that you don't see in mainstream media here is, most people don't realize, is Tencent's heavily invested in many U.S. companies, such as Warner Brothers, Reddit, Spotify, Universal Music, so on and so forth. Numerous smaller companies with cutting-edge technology that they already possess or they're developing. So Tencent could pull the investments or could pull their interests from these companies and bring them back to China, or initiate some lawsuits, block access to me. And, probably a direct issue is they could block access to me dozen of music artists that we might be favored with. So this battle back and forth between Donald Trump and the CCP is going to have to be a wait and see. Last but not least, how does it affect a small business? Because this, this podcast is basically geared around trying to help small businesses. So how does this affect you as a small business owner? Well, nothing direct, but perhaps indirect. If you have friends or associates using TikTok, WeChat, or other Tencent apps, being able to block this from the federal level would certainly keep the CCP out of your hair, for lack of better terms. You may not realize you or your company has been shadow profiled by the CCP. Maybe you're a manufacturer, a technologist, a politician, a reporter, or something else. But maybe you just have an opinion against the CCP. What President Trump has done would keep you from being extorted, for lack of better terms, by the CCP, even though you might think you're a minor player. So, also, TikTok as an advertising platform is not really very effective unless you're trying to promote to tweens, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old and high school kids, so on and so forth. If you're trying to promote a YouTube channel or sell music or target that demographics, which frankly, I kind of question your business model if that's going to happen. If that's your target, your target demographics there. So anyway, last but not, what should you do about TikTok? Well, if you don't have TikTok, then don't install TikTok. Get rid of TikTok if you have it. If your kids have TikTok, probably a good idea to get rid of it, including WeChat. The TikTok, WeChat are the big players here. There's some others out there, but those are the primary issues. Frankly, we don't really have to do much, since President Trump has basically already done it for you. He's going to go ahead and ban TikTok or WeChat, or force them to become American companies. So, by the time being, there's plenty of other social networking platforms out there that are as much, if not more, fun to use, and probably a bit more protective amongst with kids and tweens, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm sure there's going to be some questions about this. So if you have any question or concern about this topic, post the comments in the section in the video you're seeing here, or on the podcast page, or on the episode page at primeconcepts.net. You can contact me too directly at Dan Harley at primeconcepts.net. Put the subject TikTok on there, so I get loads of emails, and I want to make sure I see your emails. So put that TikTok on there, or call me at 760-247-4814. I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Also, do me a big favor: share those with friends and colleagues. Press the subscribe button, all that good stuff, and spread the love. I'd appreciate that. So thanks for watching and listening. Good luck and Godspeed to you. All the success, and be safe out there.